Introducing Breastlight, Enlightened Awareness, the amazing new well-being product that actually allows you to see inside your breast by shining a safe, powerful light through the breast tissue, giving a translucent effect, which can help you notice any possible changes in your breast over time. This Class 1 medical device can help you familiarise yourself with your breast, giving you more confidence and peace of mind.
Hello, I'm Glenda Mackay, and today we're looking at a new and innovative way to actually look inside your own breast tissue in a completely safe and effective way. The Breastlight is a British invention, and it may give you peace of mind and help you to become more aware of what your breast tissue should look like. Today I have Leva Nation in the studio with me. She is a breast care nurse, and she was also instrumental in developing the first Breastlight. Hi Leva. What is the Breastlight?
Breastlight is just an extra tool for self-awareness. It can be used by both men and women. It gives you the chance to see inside your breast as well as examining the outside. It doesn't replace mammograms or ultrasounds or going to see a doctor if you have a problem, but it's just an extra confidence in knowing your own body.
It gives you peace of mind.
Yes.
And how does it work?
It's very simple. It's a handheld object. It's rechargeable. The first time when you buy a Breastlight, it's charge it for about 10-12 hours just to give it a really good boost, and then like a mobile phone you just need to charge it once in a blue moon. So the charger fits in there. When you turn it on, it comes up with a display. At the bottom there are 2 numbers. That just tells you how long it is since you last actually used the Breastlight. So you might think, oh, I checked my breasts out last month. When you look down it says it's 70 odd days since you last checked it. You ought to do something about it. And the number doesn't actually go off until it's been in use for a minute.
Oh wow, that's
so you can't cheat. You can't just sort of say, oh, turned it on and switched it off again.
Yeah, you can't cheat the system.
No. It just shows you how fully charged your battery is. And then the third switch is just an intensity switch. It works in conjunction with this button. So
that's interesting. So why do you need that?
Depending on the density of somebody's breast, you need more or less light. Too much light and all you see is an orb, a bright red orb. Too little, you don't see the definition of it. So if I just demonstrate it on my hands, this is on the lowest setting. If I bring it down, you can start to see blood vessels. If I turn up the intensity, that's the maximum.
Ah, yeah,
so
you can really see a difference.
See the complete difference.
So what would happen if it was really, really bright? Would that help?
No, if it's too bright like that, you can't see anything. All you're seeing is the redness. So you want to find the level for you. It sounds complicated, but just using it for once or twice, you'll easily find out that's the level I can see things. Its main thing is to relax with it and just work out what's best for you.
Yeah, I would be concerned to say, well, should I be on 2 or should I be on 3? But what you're saying to me is that you would know.
You would know yourself.
So what would you see? How does it work?
The idea behind it's just 3 LED lights.
Yes.
And the LED lights, they're coloured red to pick up the haemoglobin in the blood.
Oh, right.
So when you use this, you'll actually see your blood vessels inside. And the idea behind it is if something is turning nasty, it starts off as a small area, a few cells that will change, but they need to be fed. The body has to send extra blood supply. So it'll send lots of little tiny blood vessels. It's called angiogenesis. And so instead of just seeing your blood vessels, you'll see an area of the breast that is darker, that you can't get the light through. It could be something completely innocent. It could be a bruise. It could be a blood-filled cyst. So don't think, oh my gosh, I found something, panic. The main thing is you found something, it just needs to be investigated. A lot of people, particularly young women, they'll pick up a toddler or a bag of shopping, you knock your breast, you don't actually realise you've knocked it.
And you might not even see a bruise.
You won't see a bruise on the outside. So if you suddenly see something big, don't panic, it will be a bruise. But it just means that if you see something and you're used to doing it, it gives you the confidence to go to your GP and say, this wasn't there before, can I just have it checked out? People that have fibrous breasts, cystic breasts, they particularly just before a period, the breasts get more painful, more uncomfortable, and I think I've seen my doctor before, I've been told there's nothing there. It's still hurting or it's hurting again. By looking through, if the light shines through, because fibrous tissue, cystic breasts, they don't have an extra blood supply, it's no more, the light will bounce through it. Obviously, if you've got any worries, you still see a doctor the way you would have done before, but it's a reassurance that you get to know yourself.
What happens if you can see something but you can't feel a lump?
You still go and see a doctor because you can't always feel lumps.
And what happens if you can feel a lump but you can't see anything with the Breastlight? Is that
Yes, you would worry about it, and the best thing is just to go and see somebody. Anything at all you're worried about. Skin texture changes, nipples suddenly going in that they haven't done before. Again, lots of people have inverted nipples, that's them. But if any changes whatsoever, you should see somebody.
Right, okay. When you order your Breastlight, you get this very nice looking box. What is inside it? What do you get with your...
Obviously it comes with the Breastlight and it comes with the charger. It also comes with an instruction leaflet, which is very, very, very explicit actually. A little tube of lubricant. The lubricant is used just to aid the Breastlight to smoothly go over your skin. It doesn't actually, you don't need it for contact. It is purely just to allow the Breastlight to glide over your breast easier. And it comes with a DVD, so it's step by step. You can go through it. You don't have to think, what have I missed? You can just go through the DVD.
And this will actually show you a demonstration of how to do it. Talking of which, we should see how you do use it. Can you show us?
It's very simple. Sit in a nice, comfortable area, looking in a mirror, also looking down at yourself. Switch your Breastlight on. If you've used it previously, you know what setting you want the density on. Failing that, just set it off on the lowest gauge and gradually bring it up depending on how much you can see. Place it under the breast, looking down and also looking in a mirror. It will light up your breast. As the Breastlight gets in contact, the light comes on.
And you will see you can see the detail that you need.
Exactly. You'll see your blood vessels, you'll see all sorts of things that you don't know you've got inside yourself. And then you just gradually move it round, working all the way round in towards the nipple. Make sure you go right out underneath the axilla. You have breast tissue that goes right the way across the chest wall. It also goes up towards the clavicle. Its breast tissue is like a tear. So if you just go through the whole area, always in towards the nipple, double backing if you find something that you want to have a second look at, swapping hands, turning it round. There's nothing complicated in how to use it. It's just getting used to the feel of how to be comfortable with it. And just do the whole breast like that. When you feel everything is all right, swap and do the other side.
Yeah, I think if I were using it for the first time, I might feel a little bit nervous about getting it all right. What would you say to anyone who felt
the first time anybody uses it, it's why am I doing this? I wish I wasn't doing it. And then once they start, it's, oh my goodness, is that really what I'm like inside? And that's it. You can't get the Breastlight back from somebody. They spend so long trying to do it.
Because it's quite fascinating.
It's fascinating, yes.
Well, I think it's a fantastic product. And if you want to find out how to order your own, this is how to go about it.
Ordering Breastlight couldn't be easier. Simply visit our website where you can purchase through our online store. Or if you prefer, you can call our customer service team, who will be happy to take your order. Postage and packaging in the UK is free. Breastlight is also available at selected pharmacies throughout the UK.
Breastlight is really easy to use. For women like myself who don't have regular access to mammograms, it's important to know what your breasts look like and feel like normally for yourself. With Breastlight, the instructions were really simple and I found it really helpful.
When I first used Breastlight, I was amazed at how much detail I could see within my breasts. I know the disease has affected so many people, and anything that could shed a bit of light on any possible problems has to be a benefit.
Hello and welcome back. Today we're talking about a fantastic British invention which is brand new, called the Breastlight. It actually enables you to look inside your own breast tissue in an effective and safe way. Joining me in the studio is Leva Nation, who is a breast care nurse, and she was instrumental in the development of the first Breastlight. Can you tell us a little bit more about it? Can we recap what is a Breastlight?
Breastlight is just a handheld form of torch using LED lights that enables you to see the inside of your breast, so you can get to know the inside as well as the outside of your breast.
And how does it work?
It's very simple. It's rechargeable, just like a mobile phone. You switch it on, it tells you how many days since the last time you used it. It has battery level, so you know that it's fully charged, and just a density light.
So can we just recap what the different densities mean?
The density, depending on the size and the density of your breast, how thick your breasts are, you need more or less light. It's a question of getting used to what is normal for you, because your breasts are different to mine, to everybody else's. It's finding what suits you.
And how will you know what you're looking for?
Too much light and it just bounces through, and you get this red orb. Too little light and you can't see the density, you can't see the blood vessels inside. It's picking up on the hemoglobin in the blood, and it's looking for any areas that you haven't seen before. So obviously the more times you use it on a monthly, 6-weekly basis, you get used to it, and it empowers you to sort of say, that's how I look, I'm perfectly happy with that. This time it looks a little bit different, I'm going to go and see my doctor, and feel confident to go and see them and say, I check myself regularly, it wasn't like this last time.
Right, and how exactly do you use it on your body?
You'd use it in a darkened room, sitting or standing in front of a mirror. Get yourself nice and warm and comfortable. Switch the Breastlight on to, if you've used it before, you know which density you want. Failing that, just play around with it till you feel happy. Place it underneath your breast, gradually moving the Breastlight all the way around the breast, out underneath the armpit, towards the axilla, up to the top, so you go up towards your clavicle, bringing it down towards your nipple. Just do it very, very slowly, exploring your breast, getting used to doing it. And if you do it that way, you'll see as deep as you can possibly feel inside your breast tissue.
And if you're slightly worried about, well, that looks very complicated, there is inside the pack a DVD demonstration of how to use the Breastlight. So who is the Breastlight aimed at?
The Breastlight is aimed at both men and women. About 3% of breast problems actually happen to men. To start using the Breastlight from an early age, don't really recommend it for teenagers, only insofar as their breast tissue is changing rapidly. So it takes time to get to know your breasts. But from 20 onwards, if you start to use Breastlight, you get to know your own body from an early age, so it doesn't become anything you're scared about. You eventually end up using it like your toothbrush. It's just second nature to do it.
So it empowers you to feel confident about what you're seeing in your breast, get to know your own breast. If you have a problem, you go to your doctor. It's a great well-being product.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming to share it with us today. If you want to know how to order your own Breastlight, here come the details.
Ordering Breastlight couldn't be easier. Simply visit our website, where you can purchase through our online store. Or if you prefer, you can call our customer service team, who will be happy to take your order. Postage and packaging in the UK is free. Breastlight is also available at selected pharmacies throughout the UK.